Today in the world of cannabis, as revenue declines, Aurora Cannabis undergoes a corporate leadership change. A new poll highlights which sports fans are more likely to consume cannabis, and a U.S. federal agency reports a decline in secure banking for cannabis companies. It's Wednesday, September 9th, and this is your TRICHOMES Morning Buzz.
Broadcasting live from the TRICHOMES.com studios in Southern California, it's time for your Morning Buzz. We bring you late-breaking news that keeps you up to date with what's happening in the cannabis industry.
First up, as Aurora Cannabis warns investors to expect declines in quarterly revenue, the company has promoted Miguel Martin to company CEO. Martin, former CEO of the hemp company Reliva, acted as chief commercial officer at Aurora when it purchased Reliva earlier this year. Aurora Cannabis has also informed investors that the company is expected to see up to 1.8 billion Canadian dollars worth of write-downs in the next quarter. Ultimately, Aurora believes that it is capable of supporting significantly higher levels of net revenue in the future without a corresponding level of growth in selling, general and administrative expenses, Aurora Cannabis said. Marijuana Business Daily reports that in addition to growing Aurora's international medical cannabis business and building leading CBD brands under the Reliva name, Martin's leadership is expected to focus on expanding market share in key profitable Canadian consumer categories.
And next, according to a poll conducted by Morning Consult, fans of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, or UFC, and esports are more likely to consume cannabis than fans of other sports. According to the poll, 35% of surveyed fans of both leagues reported consuming cannabis often or sometimes. The poll took place from August 13th through the 15th. Morning Consult surveyed 252 to 1,269 self-identified fans of each sports league. The poll also indicated that fans of F1 were the third most likely group to consume cannabis, with 31% of them reporting sparing to frequent consumption. MotoGP and tennis fans came in next with 30% each, followed by Major League Soccer and Women's National Basketball Association fans with 29% each, and NASCAR and National Basketball Association fans with 25% each. Morning Consult reported that, so far, only IndyCar and the Pro Golfers Association Tour permit CBD sponsorship. Although it was not included in the Morning Consult report, the UFC also allows competitors to accept sponsorships from CBD companies.
And finally, a report from the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, or FinCEN, has shown a decline over the last fiscal quarter in financial institutions offering services to cannabis companies. FinCEN reported that, as of June, 695 credit unions and banks are working with legal cannabis businesses. This is lower than the 710 financial institutions in the previous quarter, which itself is lower than numbers from past quarters. According to Marijuana Moment, FinCEN, which is part of the U.S. Treasury, ceased including hemp businesses in their quarterly reports after the approval of the 2018 Farm Bill, which federally legalized hemp. Despite cannabis dispensaries and companies in legal states receiving essential status during the pandemic and permission to remain in operation, FinCEN believes that COVID-19 related closures have played a large role in the decline. According to the agency, the COVID-19 pandemic may be adding to this apparent decline, and some cannabis businesses may have likely been closed during this time period due to government-imposed quarantine restrictions.
That was today's Buzz. Thanks for listening. For more cannabis news and insights from industry professionals and a place to discuss these stories and others, visit TRICHOMES.com.
And be sure to catch up with all of our other cannabis industry-related podcasts like Hash It Out, The High Ground, or Careers in Cannabis, wherever you get your podcasts. My name is David Fortin.
And I'm RJ Balde. Have a good one.